Hey, this is John. Welcome back to my Final Fantasy X Let's Play. In the last episode, we finished up the Jex Spheres by defeating Dark Valefor, unlocking Besaid. And now I'm back in the Monster Arena, fighting One Eye. There's a weapon we need to farm to do our stat maxing trick. So I'll show you how I usually like to fight One Eye. Set everyone's overdrive mode to Victor, and unleash attack rails with Waka. And then the next fight, you can entrust Titus Overdrive to Waka and do it over again. So every fight can be just another fight of getting attack reels. And now that we're at these sphere levels, a single attack reels should be able to take down One Eye. Titus' Blitz Ace is still pretty weak, so it's not going to be able to do much damage to this boss here. But hopefully, you know, if you do this for maybe 20-25 minutes, you can get all the weapons you need. So there we go. There's one, a Horn of the Ronso. Let's take a look at that real quick. In our items, in our equipment, we'll go down to the bottom. There we go. Horn of the Ronso. That's for Kimahri. It's got triple AP and 2 free slots. That's what I want right now. We've got a few weapons I need already. I've been fighting him for a few minutes already. Wonder Wing, that's for Yuna. This is just garbage. We'll just sell this. Here's one for Auron. Here's one for Waka. I need one for Riku and for Titus minimally. So we need to keep farming him until we get those. And sometimes they get 2 slots, not 3. We need all 3 slots. Triple AP and 2 free slots. So we'll go ahead and keep working on that, and I'll come back when I have some more weapons. If you haven't got attack reels or aren't good at it to get the 12 hits or are weaker than this, it's also a pretty good strategy to simply bring Yuna in and summon Anima and do an overdrive. So this might be the quickest way to kill One Eye. Attack rails is usually pretty quick, quicker than the summoning animation and the animation of the overdrive. But if that's not taking out One Eye, Anima is probably better. This thing only has, I don't know, 130,000 HP. I can't remember if it's 120, 130, 140, but no more 140. So Anima's overdrive did 500,000 there with 2 grids, Yuna's and Riku's for Yuna, so did great. Got another Wonder Wing, won't be needing that, but you can sell them too, so they sell for a lot of money. Let's see here, what do we get there? It's one of the ones that has only 2 slots, so it's less valuable, but it's still 3 times what the fight cost us, almost, so it's not terrible. This Mage's Targe got us some money too, and the Mage's Ring, not a lot of extra, but it paid for the battle, so there are a few things you'll get from him that don't pay for the battle, but usually most of the stuff that drops from One Eye at least pays for the battle, if not gets you a lot more. Like any of these, if you get duplicates of these, 60,000 profit. So One Eye is a very good way to farm Gil. Not the best way, in my opinion, but a really good way. So yeah, Anima is a good alternative to Waka's attack reels. So again, I'm going to keep working on One Eye, farm some more weapons, and we'll come back and show off the AP trick. Another thing I recommend is, since we only need Titus and Waka, I like to keep Riku out of there so he shouldn't get the first turn. But sometimes the monster will ambush you. It's pretty easy to customize initiative, and that way you shouldn't get ambushed, and you even get preemptive strikes once in a while. So if you get ambushed, you're going to get wrecked by the monster in there most of the time. So yeah, just better to have that. So initiative should fix that. I only thought of it just because I just got ambushed, but I'm hoping this prevents any ambushes in the future. And then it'll just go to Titus first. He'll entrust his overdrive to Waka. Waka will unleash attack reels, and we'll just keep going. So still trying to find all the things, but yeah, this should prevent any ambushes, and that's really useful because those are just they're wasting your time, you know. And this is already kind of a time sink because you got to go farm until you get it. So, but yeah, you can put on turbo, but a lot of the animation for attack rails and the thing, you know, doesn't really do well on turbo. It just doesn't really get affected by it. So, that's the only downside there. Once we get the next grid, we should be able to take them out with just 2 hits, one from Titus, one from Waka. At least that's my hope. So we'll see what happens when we get there. Okay, after I don't know how many fights, I've got weapons for everyone. I don't really care about our 4 main players right now. So Waka, Titus, Riku, and Yuna. Riku's took forever. I got like tons of duplicates of Wonder Wings and Horn of the Ronsos, even a couple of duplicates of Comet Cactuar, but everything else, like Golden Arm and Durandal, took forever. So there's a slight edge if you deal the killing blow with a character, I think, to if they drop their equipment, but you know, Riku isn't very strong right now. I have to use Walk at the moment, or, you know, an Aeon. I don't really know how Aeons work, if that in fact affects Yuna being there or not, but, like, I don't know. It's more or less random. Like, you can't influence it that much, in my opinion. So, what we're going to do with all of these? Well, we're going to start by customizing each of them. So, one of the things we got from monster capturing was Doors to Tomorrow, which we can get overdrive to AP on. We can use 70 of those to customize on all of these things. So that's where we're going to start. There we go. And we can steal these from Ultimate Weapon in the Omega Dungeon. That's why I said I'd probably leave him there, which he is alive right now in this timeline, and we'd come back and steal these later, because we get 99 from monster capturing. Why steal a bunch from him and then not be able to get more later on when they're harder to come by? So we can go steal more in the Omega Dungeon if we want from that one boss, which I probably will. Other thing we're going to do is we're going to add triple AP. So, where is that? Triple AP. I already had that. Triple overdrive, I meant. That's what I want. This requires 30 winning formulas. So you have 99 of them you get from monster capturing. That's only enough for 3 weapons. That's good for Waka, Titus, and Riku. But what if I want to put one on Yuna, or, well, anyone else for that matter? Well, we're going to have to get more of these. So you can bribe for winning formulas, although it is really, really expensive. So selling all the stuff I got us, what, 900,000 gil, which is awesome. It also isn't enough. So, 1.3 million gil, this will not be enough to get the 30 winning formulas I need. And I already have 9. So, we're going to go and bribe a sandworm for 900,000. That is 20 times their max HP. Let me see, how much do I have? I've got... Yeah, let's do... Actually, let's do... Hang on a second. Let's do 800 and then 450 and hope we get lucky. And if not, we'll have 50,000 left and we'll do some gil farming techniques to get the rest. So that's what I'm going to try right now. Who is in my party? Let's trade out Lulu for Orin. And let's go fight in Beaconell, the sandworm. swap out for Riku, and we're going to do a bribe. Of 800,000. Okay, he accepted it. This gets you around 15, so that won't be enough. We got 13. That's pretty good. So I want to bribe him for 450. See if I can get the rest, and if not, I gotta go farm some more gil. So, yeah. 450 should be, you know, 9 or like, yeah, it should be roughly 10 times. So, let's see here. Yeah, let's keep this a multiple of 8, so I can do 4 fights when I'm left over. But this is the max skill I can bribe him for. Okay. Just gotta keep trying. So we're gonna bribe him for 1 gil. I've got 70 more chances. It will eventually work, though. 450 was the minimum, so I only have a 1 in 4 chance each time of this happening, so it will happen, though. Be better if I had some more money, but, you know, I'm running pretty low right now. There we go. Oh, please tell me that was enough. 8. That's not bad. Is it enough? Where are my winning formulas? Okay, I'm very confused right now. They should be down here with these things, but they're not. Where did I put them? Oh my god, it's exactly 30! Wow. Yeah, 13 plus 8, 21. That is... wow. Okay, we got lucky there. It took every bit of my money, but I did get what I needed. Oh my god, that's crazy. Okay, we can customize units as well. Let's see here. Let's go ahead and customize triple overdrive. There we go. Okay, we've got our 4 weapons now. As far as the rest of them, you get... oh, you get 99 underdog secrets if you go talk to Rin on the airship. Those can be used to customize double overdrive, which we could use, but I don't see us ever actually using the rest of our party in stat maxing, so I probably just won't worry about these 3 weapons. Or I'll do double overdrive, I don't know. Underdog secret is probably more useful as a mix ingredient, but, you know, it's probably fine either way. So, there we go. From 1.3 million gil to 32,000 in about a minute. So, yeah. But I have everything I need to do some AP farming. So, how are we going to do that? First of all, you want to know who has killed the most fiends. For me, that's Titus. For you, it may be Waka, or even someone else, but those are the 2 most likely candidates. You can figure that out by getting into a fight with Don Tonberry, hitting him, and having his karma attack, you know, kill you. Divide that by 100, 20 fiends you've done. Basically, you want the highest fiend murderer to be the person you're doing your AP with. because the more damage he does, the more you'll get converted into overdrives, which will get converted into AP. So our weapons are going to be triple AP, overdrive to AP, and triple overdrive. So we're going to charge our overdrive triple capacity. We're going to plow our overdrive not into our overdrive meter, but into AP. Triple that AP at the end. So it all combines to make a perfect AP farming weapon. Go ahead and put the blowout in there and the Victrix. And we'll go ahead and get Yuna's as well. So, I want Titus to be set to Stoic. I want Waka and Riku and Yuna to be set to Comrade mode. Because they're going to take damage when Titus takes damage. There's no reason for anyone else to take damage in this fight. So we're just going to keep our Auto Phoenix armors on, and let's go do the Dawn Tonberry stat maxing trick with AP. So once we have our weapons from One Eye and Customize, Area Conquest, and Dawn Tonberry, and he suspiciously cost 8,000 gil, almost as though they're pointing you to this somehow. Also, one of the original creations can drop perfectly customized weapons. Overdrive to AP, triple AP, and triple overdrive. So the developers clearly knew about this as an idea, because, you know, especially in once the Dark Aeons came out, it's almost impossible to defeat someone without stat maxing. So you're really going to want to do that at some point. So let's go fight a Dawn Tonberry. Okay, so let's go ahead and defend with Riku, and we're going to attack with Titus. So he will get karma'd by Dawn Tonberry and be murdered. So yeah, Titus has killed 870 fiends apparently. But that's okay, he'll come back to life, and we just keep defending with Riku and Waka. And you'll want to make sure they do take at least one turn. If you don't take a turn doing something, they won't get AP, even with this trick. So, so long as Dawn Tonberry isn't right next to us, he'll continue to do his karma attack. So we're just going to let Titus attack him 4 or 5 times, get murdered 4 or 5 times, and at the end of that, we should see just a ton of AP rain in for, well, everyone, basically. Titus will get the most because Stoic charges faster than Comrade, but they'll still get tons of AP. Everyone should go from 0 to 99 in, like, 5 karmas, really. Yeah, if Titus would kill, you know, 100 more fiends and do, like, max damage, it'd be better. But, realistically, it's not super important. Yeah, this will probably be good. I can't remember if he's taken 3 steps forward or 4, but, it won't really matter. Okay, so when he gets right up next to you, he'll stop doing his karma counterattack. So let's see what happens here. Yeah, he's up next to me, so we won't do the karma anymore. But we can just go ahead and flee at that point. We don't have to win the fight or anything. Look at that. 3 million AP for Titus. 2 million for Waka and Riku. Yeah, there we go. We probably wasted some AP. But you know what? We're fine. We've got max levels now. So, awesome. There we go. That's the Dawn Tonberry AP trick. It's super easy to get tons of sphere levels. The annoying thing is cashing them in, because you gotta go to every single node you want to activate and then activate it. Which also means farming power spheres, mana spheres, speed spheres, ability spheres from fighting Kotos. I'll have to do that a little bit to activate the node. I'm hoping the Kotos fight gets a little bit easier once Titus and Waka have completed each other's respective sphere grid. But we'll see soon enough. So that's my plan right now, to go and do that. However, we should probably talk about ways of getting gil, because obviously I just spent everything I had. I've got 24,000. I had 1.3 million. I have 24,000. So I can fight literally 3 more things in Monster Arena. I can't even farm Kodos very much. So what are we going to do? So let's talk about a few gil farming techniques. Let's start by, let's cash in. Let me move my people on the grid, and we'll cash in a couple of sphere levels, and then we'll start doing some gil farming too. Okay, the first gil farming technique is the Omega Ruins. So we wander around here, we fight things like this, which are often going to be mimics in these chests. Except right now, apparently. So, yeah. We can now kill most things in here pretty easily. And Riku's got ribbon, so we might even be okay if we get ambushed by a Great Marlboro. Here we go. Let's try again. There we go. They're usually mimics. They're almost always mimics. And we should be able to kill them a lot easier now. So I'm going to go ahead and get rid of the Zorus. Let's see what kind of damage we can do. Okay, he's got armor. We're doing pretty good damage. Riku probably won't, but I want her to be in the front line because she's got Gillionaire, which means every time we kill a mimic, we will do 100,000 gil from this. Yeah, there we go. So not a terrible start. You know, 20 minutes in the Omega Ruins, you can probably get 1 million gil. So honestly, it's not a terrible method. Probably not the best method though. So let's see what our other options are. That's always an option. If you can go and make everyone fight a mimic, you can always get more gil. So, you know, fighting rotting fiends, you know, obviously you get gil from there. The second idea is to go to Kilika Port.
Here we go.
The woman here sells 3 free slot armors and weapons, and we can customize those to sell them for much more than they normally be worth. So I'm gonna go ahead and buy a sword. That's about 2,000, and we'll buy a shield, again about 2,000. So if we customize those things, we will have where are they? Here's my sword. Let me sort things real quick, because I didn't realize I had a gap in there. Okay, there we go. So let's customize this at the very bottom. So, Hunter Swords. One of the things you will get from monster capturing... Maybe this is all armor. Okay, I'm thinking of armor, actually. Okay, well, you'll get teleport spheres from fighting Sleep Sprout. You can add evade and counter to weapons from that, and they sell for much more than they usually would. So that is helpful. But as far as shields, you will get stamina tonics, and you'll get mana tonics. And you can customize these with MP plus 30 or HP plus 30. Obviously, stamina tonics are pretty useful for doubling your max HP. You probably can farm them. At some point, there won't be a lot of utility for them, so not too big a deal to get rid of them. But let's just go ahead and do a mana tonic instead and see what the difference is. So both of these cost us about 2,000 gil. What will they sell for? 27,000, so $25,000 profit. and a $32,000 profit. So pretty good profit margin for that. So, you know, those 60 mana tonics, 30,000 each, 6 times 380, so that's 1.8 million gil just on the mana tonics you get from monster capturing if you come over here. So that's not a bad way to get money either. If you fight One Eye a lot, or not One Eye, Sleep Sprout a lot, you're going to have a lot of teleport spheres, and that's probably the best way to get extra gil. Once you can defeat him quickly. If you can't defeat him quickly, he's not quite as useful. One Eye is probably best for the default farming. So those are basically the 4 ways I would farm gil. Mimics in the Omega runes, make sure you've got Gillionaire, so either designer wallets, customize Gillionaire, or use Riku's Switch to Weapon, that's probably the best way. Selling things that you've customized from Kilika, selling the things that drop from One Eye, and customizing things from Sleep Sprout. Let's see how good we are at taking on Sleep Sprout. I don't know how good we're going to be at that right now. I haven't tried that yet. He is definitely harder than One Eye. And it's his counterattack. So he'll counterattack with a very dangerous mist, which will do a lot of debilitating status effects, which will make him slower unless you can kill him in one hit, which I'm pretty sure we cannot do right now. But maybe an overdrive, either from Titus or Waka, would do that. That's a possibility. So let's see here. We've got our overdrive. Let's set it back to Victor for all of these. Where'd Riku go? There she is. Okay, yeah, so let's go ahead and change our formation. Let's put Lulu in there so we don't get ambushed. We've got that initiative Trevor Mogg on here. And let's try to fight Sleep Sprout. So we will fight Sleep Sprout. Okay, let's see what a Blitz Ace does. Yeah. Okay, Titus, not an option. I'm guessing Waka's not either, but we're probably about to get wrecked by this thing. Its counterattack is going to kill us, I think. Oh, it doesn't counterattack overdrives. Okay, we have another chance then. What does attack rails do? Okay, well, it won't be enough for that, obviously, but, let's see if it would have worked if I'd hit it, the whole thing. Okay, 4 times 12, that's 80, that's... No, that wouldn't have been enough. So... Okay, well, Sleep Sprout is not an option for farming right now, because if we can't kill it really quickly, there's not any point in doing it at all. Let's see its counterattack. You've never seen it before, I don't think, so... Yeah, 27,000. He counters with Good Night. Good Night will put us to sleep and poison us and do a lot of damage. Yeah. We're just trying to survive that right now. In my opinion, he's the best gil farming once you can kill him in one hit. But obviously, we can't be doing that. I can kill One Eye in one attack rolls right now. So I can definitely farm him right now. But I can't farm Sleep Sprout at all. So, yeah, so you'll get teleport spheres from him, customize any weapon he drops with evade and counter. Do not customize evade and counter on weapons One Eye drops. They will actually lower in value. Don't customize it on triple AP weapons or double AP weapons. They just lower the value. But any other weapon, it's probably going to bring up the value. I usually leave that to the 4 slot weapons. That way they'll be maximized value. So 4 slot with least weapon slot. Go ahead and customize it. Anything else, just sell outright. Yeah, so that's basically gil farming. Yeah, for me right now, it's probably easier to just farm One Eye. That's gonna be the quickest. But once I have these sphere levels, I'm curious if we'll be able to kill Sleep Sprout reasonably quickly. If we can, like, if I get Waka's strength up, a single attack reels would probably kill him. Now, I'm not sure if that's better than One Eye. They're very close. They're very close. But it's basically, if you can kill it one hit, that's when Sleep Sprout starts to overtake One Eye. One Eye is a bit random, but when you get the good weapon drops with 3 slots, it sells for, 8 times what you pay for the fight. So you get a lot of good stuff. But if you farm out teleport spheres, you can customize what Sleep Sprout drops and anything Kilika. So I think long term, definitely Sleep Sprout's the way to go. But we're just not there yet to farm Gil at the moment. So, okay, those are the Gil farming techniques that I know about. If you have anything else you want to talk about, put it in the comments. Okay, I've done some more stat raising. Titus and Waka have completed each other's grids. Riku has finished Oren's grid, and Yuna has finished Lulu's grid. So, Anima is now much stronger, max strength, and much higher magic, so I'm hoping this means we can take on the remainder of the species creations now. Let's go find out. We're gonna go fight monsters. Let's try for Jumbo Flan. Alright, let's switch out for Yuna. We're going to go ahead and cast Reflect on Yuna. Okay. We'll go ahead and... I thought Titus would go next. Let's bring in, does Kimari know slow? He does. Okay. So let's cast slow on Yuna and bounce that back onto Jumbo Flan. Okay. Now we will summon Anima. Okay, we're gonna start with a haste on Anima. Okay. Then we'll go ahead and add Shell. Okay. Gonna start with Flare. That's not great, but okay. Alright, let's go ahead and do 5 times Focus. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay. Let's go ahead and do a white magic of Reflect on Anima. Okay. Now it's time to start doing damage. Let's try Pain. Okay, do max damage now. Cool. Do another Pain. Okay, so yeah, this is the strategy, to minimize any damage they can do, and then do a few Pains, and then we'll try a Drain to recover some of Anima's HP. I forget what other spells he has, but if Flare can only do 2,000, I'm not too worried about anything else. Ultima probably wouldn't do more than 3,000. Sure wouldn't do 9,000, so I think we're mostly okay here. Lazaga's not going to do very much damage. Okay, that's not very good. Let's go ahead and do another pain. Yeah, pain is a magical base attack, so... which is good because Jumbo Flan is immune to all physicals. So... okay. Another flare. Okay. I'll probably want to do a double cast drain after his next attack. I don't know how many pains we've done, but it's got 1.3 million, so we've got to do it 14 times casting regen. That's not good. Okay, I've got Dispel. Good. We don't reflect a Dispel. We just cast Dispel. Okay. We got to get rid of that immediately. Okay. There we go. We got it. Okay, so Jumbo Flan is very difficult. Fortunately, he only gives magic spheres, and we don't really need those for anything. I mean, we'll use them for a couple things. Will we? No, we won't. We'll never use this for all. So, yeah. We're fine with that. Yeah, I think we're pretty much good to try again. Let me go ahead and move some people around. And let's go fight Nega Elemental, the last of the species conquest. Okay, let's just bring in Yuna. We're going to summon Anima. This is going to be a very similar fight. We can't use slow. So let's go ahead and do white magic of haste. Okay. Let's do white magic of shell. Okay. And then we're going to do a few foci. There's one. He's going to do osmos. That's not really going to be a problem for us. I do have Lancet if I need it. So here's 2 focus. Here's 3 focus. Okay, he's going to do reflect. That's okay. 4 focus, and then 1 more, and we'll get started with pain. Okay, we are all set up. Let's go ahead and do pain. Okay. It's gonna counter with Waterga. But yeah, that did pretty much nothing, so not too worried about this fight. It was the other one. Jumbo Flan was the one that was potentially bad for us. If you hit him with physicals or special damage, he will counter with Ultima, and that includes Overdrive. So that's why we basically will have a very hard time taking this thing on with anything but Anima, because our magic is just pretty garbage. But Anima can get pretty good on magic When Yuna has just a couple of grids under her belt, you know, she's got Riku and Lulu, and that's probably going to take care of this. Now, these are the last things in here that are needing any magic, so this is probably the last time I will use Anima, unless, I haven't checked after I did the stat maxing how fast we can kill Kotos now. So, I'd like to check that. I'd like to check, if we can kill a Sleep Sprout now. But, yeah, we'll see how that goes in a minute. I'm not even sure I see a need to cast Reflect to a Drain, because I think he's going to be dead long before he can kill me. He's doing all level 3 magics, and they're all pretty weak against me with 5 times Focus and Shell. And every once in a while he wastes a turn doing something stupid like Bio. You can take this guy out with double casting Flare or Ultima and Copycat, so Yuna and Lulu could take him out with those things, but honestly, this is probably the faster strategy, even though it doesn't seem that fast, really. There we go. Okay. Not too bad. Got some Dark Matter and Elemental Bracer. I forget what he drops for a normal attack, but there we go. That ends the species conquest. All that's left is the originals now. Let's see how fast we can kill Kotos. Kotos, whatever. Yeah, this should be fine. Let's go ahead and fight Kotos. Wait, wrong thing. Okay, let's bring Riku in here. What can she hit for now? 12,000 is not bad, really. And she can't even be knocked down entirely. That's pretty cool. What about Titus? 67,000. That's pretty good. Yeah, they're doing great. 70k for that. Obviously, if I need to heal, I should probably go ahead and mix up a trio. Let's use an Albed potion. I need to get some more gil so I can bribe for some healing waters, but we're okay right now. Let's go ahead and do attack reels. Oh, that was bad. But 35,000 times 12 hits, that would almost have killed it, I think, with that. Let's see what Titus's Blitz Ace will do. Yeah, we're doing 80,000, probably 160 here. That is not bad, really. Obviously, Walker would have been way better if I actually hit it, but I didn't, so, you know, there's that. Okay, let's go ahead and use an Albed potion. You can buy these from around the airship as well, so... He killed it with a counterattack. Okay. Well, there we go. Not that bad. At 70,000, honestly, it's probably faster not to use overdrive. Just do quick hit and heal. You know? We got 20 healing springs for that. That was not an overkill, so we didn't get 40. Or we got 40 for an overkill, so... But yeah, not too bad. We could definitely kill him pretty quickly. I don't think we're trying to kill Sleep Sprout yet. So, I'm curious about that, but I very much doubt it. So, let's go ahead and see if we can farm Sleep Sprout yet. Okay, Riku, I want her to... I'm gonna have her just defend. She's not gonna do anything. So, Tyus, how much can you hit for? 70,000. That's very good, but it's not really enough. And that means it's not gonna do great for us. But, we got our overdrive back. Not that that's gonna help us that much, but, yeah, if I did an X potion on Waka, he'd be able to kill, but this is way too slow for any kind of farming here. Yeah, we should just farm One Eye at this rate. There we go. Was that a critical hit? It had to be a critical, right? Yeah, that had to be a critical. Okay, we got a Vicious Lance. Okay. So, I'm thinking One Eye is going to be pretty easy to farm right now. We need a bit more strength to farm Sleep Sprout quickly. But, realistically, we should be able to do... Wow, that was critical, but that's really good. Yeah. Again, that was a critical, but, yeah. 3 hits. Probably 2 if I didn't need Riku's. But, yeah. And we'll need Magic Defense Spheres later on for stat maxing, so, another reason to fight One Eye. So, yeah. We're really doing pretty good on, all of our stats right now. I don't know if these are quite high enough to take on the entirety of the original creations. Definitely some of them we can take on right now. Others, I'm not so sure about. So, I guess we'll find out. But for now, it's wrapping up point for today's episode. Hope that you enjoyed it. Go ahead, hit those like and subscribe buttons, and come back to see us next time. Thanks for watching. See you then.